Hello. Check in. How's that audio? I'm a couple seconds delay. Very long delay. How's that audio? Yeah. That fan I have attached to the Osmo, it's going to be constantly good at that humming noise. But I wasn't able to get the DJI mics. Best Buy doesn't open for another half hour, and you know I left the hotel at 7. It's 9:30, so you know I was able to stop at Home Depot and get a Starlink on the way though. Let me check Twitch, see what the delay in Twitch is, if it's better or worse. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, Twitch is way faster. Alright, restream chat. Boom. Alright, I got chat open on my phone. If anyone's watching, you can let me know. Let me post my reel. Let me real quick. What? Who invited this? Reel. Oh, da 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 da. Yeah, let me reach because it's too long. And once that's uploaded, we'll recommend it to our audience. Okay, where do I put you now? To where you can see what I'm doing down here. So once this bilge is completely clean again, or I say again, but I don't know the last time it's ever been clean. Oh, right. I wanted to open this side this time. I'm using this like paint bucket opener to help with these rings. It's not that hard. Okay. That's what's over here. There's 2 more batteries on this side. There's not room. I don't know. No. No. So we can work out of this other side. So you can see it here and move little easier. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Anywho. Wow, my body already started now. Who knows what I'm about to be doing. I did buy gloves, but they were the wrong fucking size. I had extra large in my hand. I had I had them in my hand, ready to go, but they were 5 mil. And then last minute I was like, well, let me grab the 7 mil, just in case. And they were large. I didn't even look at the size of those ones. Which, you know, might not sound like it matters, but I just can't, not that my fingers are long, it's just my palm is so thick that I just can't get large gloves on my hands. I've tried, believe me, I've tried a lot in my hand. But, you know, doesn't really matter. I wonder, here, maybe, I'm trying to think where I can put you to where you'll see me and this is to charge the fan that's attached to the Osmo. I guess, I want you to see what I'm doing. Well, whatever. Pumping the bilge. Oh, be right back. Let me show you this real quick. There we go. This is what we're pumping out. Can I tell what this bucket is the subject? Yeah. We don't work on buckets. I'm going to point at a person. Alright, back at me. Pick up my face. Auto track. I might be getting a call at some point, so I can keep my phone close to. Oh. Thank you. Oh, more. So tomorrow, my buddy Chuck, who used to be the maintenance guy at the place I worked in Alaska for a long time, he and his father rebuilt a Model T a long time ago. He has a little idea of his ability with old engines. I'm thinking I'm down to the last like 5 buckets. I can actually see the bottom of the bilge now and see the white at the bottom of it, which is good. Alright, here this bucket to the top and dump it again. Cool. I'll be back. Well, what was I saying? Tomorrow Chuck and his cousin are supposed to come down from Wilmington to help me test fire the Perkins. So after I'm done organizing everything today, the next thought process for me is I've got a 32-gallon trash can that I want to fill up with water and put this intake hose in. I think we'll have to buy jugs and carry it up, because there's not a hose anywhere in the yard that I've seen. So that'll be fun. Buy some clean water to run through there. I think I found one glow plug. I don't know if it's good or not anymore, but I'm sure I could find somewhere to buy a glow plug in town here. I didn't put it on my other list because I'm not thinking, Guys, I'm just stalling. I'm tired from carrying the last couple buckets. Alright, back at it. Ugh. Ugh. So I called Transatlantic Diesel earlier today, and they appear, according to the internet, to be the best source for parts for this engine, at least here stateside in the United States. they are calling me back, which is why I'm keeping my phone. I mean, also I need, in case anyone jumps in the chat. If you have Amazon Prime, by the way, you can jump over to Twitch. You can find the links in all my stuff, or just go to twitch.tv and type that in the compromising search bar. But if you have Amazon Prime, you have something called a Twitch Prime you get for free, because Amazon bought Twitch a while ago. And what it does is it takes about $2.50. For some people it takes $3, but I'm not at that level of Twitch guy yet. But it takes $2.50 out of Jeff Bezos' pocket and puts it into our pocket. And you know, that type of stuff directly funds the mission. Just trying to see what it looks like in the back of the build tree. All right. Yeah, there's a little bit of moisture in there still, but nothing left that I could pump. Throw some rags in there. Let's try to soak it up and then scoop out the rags and wipe it down later. All right. Let's get this last bucket dumped though, huh? Oh. Shut this back. Okay. Set the camera on here. This bucket's a little lighter. I might not have to set down the stairs on my bed, just carry it. Oh. Oh, my rags are not. Climb down the ladder to get my shop towels. It's still running cold. Also, this is overheat. No charges. Paint range, everything. I'm definitely going to need the right size gloves to time to actually scrub this and pull these out, but alright, got started. Oh. All the time. So okay. I gotta think. Where do we want stuff to be? Where do we even start? Where do we even start? Let's alright, it's not done uploading the reel yet. That's fine. When it is done uploading the reel, we're gonna share it to the story. And then there's a trial button I can hit that they gave me that pushes the story to everyone that I follow back. This is the first story they see, I think. So I think this is a glow plug. I think this is what I need to start the engine. Alright. I'd like to get one that doesn't have rust on it. I'll go in the hole for now. Trash bag. So I can start. We can start by throwing away all the very obvious trash that's not around here. Oh shit. Oh no, my chat stopped working. Okay, I think it's back. Oh, alright, Instagram says it's done uploading. Let's see if we can find out here. There it is. Alright, so we're going to share this to our story. There's the story.
Hey, I'm learning. Oh, one, I don't know anything, but I guess I already knew that. I'm gonna have to learn a lot to be able to do all the stuff I'm trying to do, but that's kind of the point. Hey, I'm learning. Just to learn how to make.
Okay, now I go to my story. And there's a way to add it to highlights. Should we do that in a second? story. That's good. On up. It's only 90% done out of this one. Alright. Let's see here. Is that done now? Okay, more. Highlight. Alright. Okay. Done. Okay, cool. So now our highlights are done. So in theory, if you follow me on Instagram, you might know I'm live right now. Players in here still, can't go this way yet. There's something magnetic. Finally found something magnetic in this one bolt. Drivers, they're up there in the cockpit. Get those in a little bit. Alright, look at this fan pointing at me. Woohoo! And down. A little bit of tape kind of on the wheel still, not really. Alright. Pliers. Electrical pliers, but still pliers, I guess. Woo! So we'll do zip ties around here. This box will be self-bonding super tape. fixing hoses and things on the fly. Just so I know what it is in the future. Tighten it with it. Smart. So smart. I don't know where I want with those yet. I don't know where I want with this. I don't know where I want for anything. The battery, it's down the charger. Charger's not plugged in right now. Put it on the table for now, I guess. That's electrical stuff. It makes sense to keep the electrical stuff over here by the electrical panel. Batteries for this still? 9-volt battery, 9-volt. Okay. I've got lots of things in batteries I need. 9 volts, AA. Alright. It says AAA. Okay. I need AAA for this. This is electrical. I'll go over here. Okay. This I will want to keep somewhere close to the engine bay because it's kind of what I'm using it for. Here. So let's see. Will this fit in that truck? No. Alright. Another key. What type of batteries will be for this? C battery. I haven't seen one of those in a while. It makes sense you'd be a C battery at sea. But this battery, assuming it's no good anymore. Can't throw that in the trash. You gotta dispose of that properly. So now I'm gonna store it over here so I can dispose of it properly. Alright. So we need 9-volt, AAA, and C. Can you guys remember that for me? Thank you. The top ones have a catch-all, which ooh, some more orientated. Let's see what's under this one. metal. Hello, we got some battery terminal stuff. Ooh, hello. Brand new looking glow plug. Meet out tomorrow. Another one. With a button. You know what those buttons are for. It's a little ratchet. Cute. Scissors, of course. Okay, you know. Pliers need some low love, so they're working again. We're going back in here for now. Battery stuff. So driving tool. Hello. Mines. Huh. A minefield marker. What the? Hopefully I don't need that. Danger, danger. Calypso. That's cute. Little Calypso's flag. Do some research about Calypso here, I guess. Figure out if I want to fly that or not. Fine. Alright. Another light. Harmful interface, yeah. What type of batteries to use? AA, alright. Add AA to the list. We need AA, AAA, C, 9 volt. We need a 9 volt. This is the 9 volt, okay. This I think I want one of these rollers too. Some sort of cutting tools. I don't know what the handle looks like. Signal pack, cute. Nautical ruler, navigation kit. I guess the second drawer has the least in it so far, so it'll be the easiest to slot our electrical stuff into. But right now it's kind of like put everything away. Ooh. I was looking for this earlier. The other day to open up fuel tank stuff, but that'll go in here with electrical stuff for now. Wireless terminal kit. I'll put my calipers with the what's what I'm looking for? Electrical stuff in this drawer. There's like a decal on here. Can I get off? Removing the whole thing. It's quite difficult. I dug out like the two. There we go. Get that to that. That's right. Calipers on, turn them off. Don't need this anymore, don't need these. Alright. Telescoping mirror. Never know if you can't see it, so you can't see it. Or if you can see it, I don't know. On there. Nothing on here. This also needs batteries. AA, AAA, C, 9 volts. Zip ties, I think I want them in the slot catch-all style drawer. Maybe I actually don't even want them in the drawer, or this drawer. Let's go down here for the little style. Alright guys. Trying to get them all to fit in this drawer nicely. Start a zip tie drawer, guys. Next to the stairs. Nice. Let me get some water. Okay. Lids are over the sink. Water hose is under the sink as well. Now, let's see here. Those cords. Slap that down here now. Alright, dish soap and cleaners. Ahi's life jacket. And some balls that Steph got her. Apparently got stuck to the Velcro, I didn't realize. That will go. I don't know where that's going to go. But I'm going to start organizing here, work that way. And then we got stuff outside as well that we bring inside, so we're going to have to put away. And then once everything is in a spot, we're going to go to the start of the boat, open every door, everything, and write down. I got a notebook in the car. Write down absolutely everything that's in every spot. Yeah. Now. You know, right now I'm just pushing some stuff that way because I know I don't want it in the kitchen. I don't know where I want it, but I know I don't want it in the galley. We'll find out where we do want it later. Room. The handle's up there somewhere, bent a little bit, but maybe not bent too bad. Alright. So, we threw our Starlink cable on top of these lights. Cable, so that might. Beautiful. Such good. Alright. So, how do I... Eventually, we'll plug the Starlink in over there. With that corner outlet. But, right now we're running AC power, baby. I just put a new battery in. I don't want to put extra load on it until we got it actually charging figured out. That'll be useful for that for now. Some zip ties. Oh, it'll work for right now. These are to hold the port windows open, so you know that can't be a long-term solution. String lights. That'll be up there somewhere. Let's put these up here for now. Battery lid. That in there. Yeah. Mine's the 360, not so 360 Ace Pro. Nothing on here. Fluid. All the fluids under the sink? No. In fact, this I do want here, but let me go get my lamps for it. I've only got a couple. This one winches are right now, which may stay there. I think with the winches over there. Oh, there's one up in the cockpit right now too. Oh, there's one. This one's electric. This one's the cord here. I don't know. It's cute. I do know they're all cute. Okay. So then we've got that. Okay. Rags. I don't know where I put the other bag of shop towels, so I just got that. It was kind of consolidated, you know. Rags belong in the kitchen for sure. Galley. Alright. So those can go there. Just gonna throw dirty ones on the floor for now. Kind of push those around and help clean the floor at some point. Ooh, a sponge. Supplies. Close it on good. What's in here? There's some gas in there. Huh? What? Huh? What? What? Huh? I don't think this is part of this. Oh. Oh, wide open, huh? Alright. Put wide opener in there. Let's see. Put these gloves over here. that there for now, I guess. Winch goes back in here. Oh. Back in the bookshelf for now. Yeah, I do something about this wood that's collapsing at some point, but that's a problem for another day. But I probably won't be able to fix until the boat's in Florida, unless I'm not able to get the boat moving this trip. In which case, I don't know. Try a part-time job. Week on, week off. Come out here. One time off to work on it. Drive my own car on the road. Once a month, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Can't tell yet what's gonna happen. Alright, so perfect input filters. Put fuel filters down in here under this seat. Well, all whatever filters I find. This will be the filter one. It's just so hot, and I'm not confident. Doubt is very exhausting. If I was operating with a little more confidence, I'd have a little more energy for sure. 5706. You can't do that. We didn't make that many of these. Yeah, it's exhausting, though. So exhausting. Also, eating like one pack of ramen in the last 2 days. Not having any appetite. I think that sludge I killed it clear out of the bilge is that, and the heat and the obvious depression of this not going the way I thought it would. Just takes a lot. It's like a lot of energy. But, you know, we're working on it. We're working on it. We're working. It's all work in progress. Alright, I think this book is ruined. Yeah, there's some pages that you can get apart from. There's a lot you can't. I'm gonna throw this one away. I don't want to throw it away. Not until I replace it. Yeah, I got some waterway guides over there. Yeah, it's got black mold on it. I gotta throw it away. I can't really like keep the mold growing on it in here because that just makes problems worse, you know. Alright, you gotta go. Speed's still running up. Alright, there's more filters up there which I'll put in this microphone. But I brought something in the galley. These 40 hose clamps. Navigation tools. fish winch. This compartment has. M502 VHF Marine, so the IC502 icon. Right, you guys remember that? VHF Marine IC M502. Alright, we're gonna look that up later, see if it has dual band or not. What I can tell it doesn't. I would like to list monitor 2 channels when we're underway eventually. I want to monitor 13 and 16. But if we can't do that, let's keep it on 16, you know what I mean? Okay. What switch makes this band? That sounder we don't want to turn on is if it's, you know, based on my understanding of transducers, especially ones that like tell you the depth, if you fire them up while they're dry, they can burn out and you need them to be in the water. So that switch will stay on. Life jackets, alerts, speakers, things like that. This is the spot for ice life jacket. Don't put it away. Filters, put those with the fluids. Battery box lid. I'll put out a new battery, but not quite yet. This, I know I said called silver temporarily. Because I do know where that goes. Obviously it goes on the battery. But right now I might need to mess with the battery some more, so I won't put it on there yet. Okay. Okay. Take the hose. That hose is over here. Okay. Okay. So, this bowl of random stuff, we'll stick in here. So I'm going to put a battery charger, bottom shelf in here. A road camera kit, we're going on the top shelf by this bowl. $19.89. Ooh, okay. U.S. Coast Guard vessel. Different solitaire, deer, something. Office, please. Consult the new owner. Documentation. I, Clifford P. Hurley Jr., do hereby sell my Westsail 32. My fish number. Hull ID. Okay, so this one's in 1995. It's November 1st, 1989. So it's 6 years and 2 weeks later. They sold someone else. This person sold it. And this one's in 2021, and I think this is, this is the bill of sale to the guy I bought it from, I believe. 53856. Oh, that's the registration. Not the whole. Okay, cool. Take the value. New bucket hat unlocked. Dang, look at the bill on that hat. Yeah. I'm not sure if it'll fit my head or not. Into the ocean I go to lose my mind and find my soul. Carrie, thanks for all the good times on the water over the years. From Susie Shamishon, thanks for everything. You're the best, Caitlin. Thanks for all that you've done with my grandchildren over the years, Carrie. It's been a lot to all of us. I gotta find out who Carrie is. Let's just see if I get this back to them. I do agree with the settlement. Way more than you'll ever know. Intern sheet for Random Pathfinder. Okay. Instructions. Sure. Amplifier. Checklist. Change shift cable. They checked it out, so I guess that means they did it. Check all C-cots. Lockdown pin rack. Change oil and filter. They didn't cross that one. Get start button. They crossed that out. Flush and add antifreeze. Install insulation. Mend sails. They wrote bend. I'm assuming they mean mend, but who knows. They got the main and the safety out out of their jib. They didn't cross that one out. Clean and oil wood. Power wash deck. Change engine fuel filter. Page 2. Okay. That'll be useful. Small rags. Throw these ones on the ground again. Those kicking and pushing around helps clean the floor. Toy box. So those are still pretty decent shape. Nice. Nice. Okay, this notebook. Ooh. It's more like sketch book or notebook. Oh, look at the donkey. He's so cute. Cute little doggy. Oh. Oh, he's so cute. Look at her. She's pretty, but the dog is so cute. So people's names and phone numbers and addresses on a couple of them even. We're not going to show you that stuff for obvious reasons. More personal details, more personal details. Check fleet course fire, village. First ranger license below begins lost key checking. Trans ATF full check. A lot of what's on these lists are things that are on my list. Hoods. Right? Okay, so we'll go a little more organized. Put it back here. Sketch diary. Okay, that's the cover for that one. Hose clamps. Tripods back empty for now. Throw this away. And to the ocean I go to lose my mind and find my soul. I love that so much. You can see there. Hats. Hats. I think I'm gonna do clothing and stuff in that department at some point in my life, so let's put the hats over there. Makes more sense. Into the library. Excuse me. Stable arm. Might just stable down. I think that's my next step. This battery. This was my other battery tripping, right? Similar things go together. Dead battery. I'm using all my power right now. Charge that later. Alright. This will go under this table with all the other toolboxes that are under it. For now I'm going to put it right here until I go through those little toolboxes. There we go. More rags. These are cloth-like linen ones. Okay. That's cool. Put that back now. Reebok slids and bunnies. Let's just see how they run. I don't know how to use yet. Stay loud. My special. Okay. Hello. Another alternator belt. Okay. Water pump I'm thinking. Might not matter. I mean, I do want to buy a whole new kit of all this stuff anyways, but I have stuff on the road. But I might have all the filters I need. I don't know. I'll tell if this one's good or not. Or is it? This is even the impeller, like I think it is. I think the impeller's on the inside of this. Right? The air cap. The gasket. Part numbers on this gasket. Well, just have to know what this is the gasket for. Alright, so this is part number 2485613. And this is a thermostat. I think. You know, I could be wrong. Alright? That's my schedule. But based on my knowledge of engines, I would assume this is a thermostat. But I'll get the part number later. And we'll know what's later. More rings. Okay. Zimmerman Marine 4621. MS or M50 oil filter. Check that. Alternator one. Check. M50 hose replacement. Thermostat is on this. Is this the hose replacement? One hose. Oh, there might be another one inside. Maybe some simple piece. Okay. Ooh, okay. I will continue to read this and say this has hoses in the back. It's exactly what you do. Parts for engines. Perkins on 50, 60 M80T water hose kit. Raw water pumped to heat, change, and cover. 35 degrees hose. Heat exchange, thermostat housing. Transfer pipe to exhaust elbow. Water pump to thermostat housing. Water pump to transfer pipe. Some of those are in here. Some of those hoses. Back to this. Heat exchange cap. Like that. Water pump impeller kit. I don't know if this is the old one or a new one. Based on what's. Okay. Another European impeller in here. It's a little glycerin. Gasket, O-rings, screws. This is the whole impeller kit. Okay. This is 870065-0. It is a Brazil filter. That means. I don't know what this is for. We'll get back in the box now. Color. Here's another color. No, a relay of some sort. Some loose gaskets. filter. Sort. 2654409. Elements, X1. Another filter of some sort. That's the wood. A204. Let's grab the paper, whatever this is. Okay, sounds right there. Another fuse or relay of some sort. But these are also relays, just like the cloud shape. Relay, yeah. Empty box. Could be with this one though. No. This box says impeller. I think there's an order 8 on here. I want to tell me. No, I don't want. 23668. Cab filter. Perfect. So this is fuel. Okay. There's a couple more boxes still. Looking in there, I see an impeller. Although I think those are the ones that go back in. Yeah. I think that side. I think these 4 boxes are the ones that are kept before I started go down. But so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2656111. That's 3 ones. Don't pour fuel directly in it like that. You want to get this done. Quarter to half to 3/4 of a turn. This is nice. We've got at least 2 impellers, possibly a whole other pump. Alright, so we're still waiting for them to call us back. I guess there's most clamps for the places that are in here, I guess. Maybe they're the right size for a particular task. I don't know. Alright, so my box is super helpful. That's good. I like this one. It's got this. Put it up over here. A $60 Sezzle Spectre snowshoes. What is? Oh, what is Sezzle Stun? I don't know what that is, but I'm not downloading. Doesn't sound real. Okay. Little seats. Jackets there. This box, garbage. Okay. Disconnect you from power source. Battery's full enough for now. Still gotta keep the fan plugged into its power source though. The fan I got for this doesn't have its own battery, so that's always gotta be plugged in. I guess the head before the V-berth. Spooky in here. Toiletries, suspected spray, cleaning stuff. What? I don't know what these are. I don't know anything about this. Witchcraft, maybe? The head doesn't actually seem to have much going on. Those look fine. I don't know how to tell if those are bad just from looking at them or not, but those seacocks look, to me, they look good. I don't know. I'm not choose to think they're good. And then, can shut that one out. Ooh, it goes all the way. Nice. But, okay. Bulge here. I have not opened yet. Oh. So you don't want to try this. Swing that open again. Okay. So this is like if you want to shower, I don't have a hose hand. Oh, this is. That might come all the way out over here. Yeah. So, okay, I guess let me demonstrate. So you can shower here, and it goes into this, which probably just goes straight into the bilge. But maybe it goes to another sea cock, I'm not certain. Okay, nice. Okay. And the beaver. There's some airflow in here. Down the hatch ventilation. Red, yellow. What? Shade maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I think these button hatches. There's some boots and some shelves in that one. Socks. Nothing. Okay. U.S. Coast Guard approved. Self-priming. Some sort of pump. Wasp hive thing. Oh, look at this. Fuck. Oh, that's it. Anchors and ropes. Oh, navigation. Nice. Okay. This is cool. This is not on the table or in the library. Put that in the library. Yeah, that's gotta go in the library. That's super cool. This whole star charts. All that stuff's in there. Nice. Alright. Oh. The sexting. Oh, Troy texted me. Hey, I found a box on the boat with a bunch of filters, 2 impeller kits, and a brass pump. I don't know if the pumps are good or not, but found plenty of spare parts. My buddy Chuck, who was a maintenance guy at the place I worked in Alaska, him and his cousin are coming down from Wilmington tomorrow to assist me with the test firing. Good to know that if the impeller doesn't run, I can still get it started for a little bit though. I am going to try to have at least 5-gallon bucket of water that goes in to see if it does suck in water and work. But thank you. I appreciate it. Your help has been more than I could even express. Very grateful. Can't wait for you to see that in person. That was Troy. He texted me. He's the one that's been helping me look at engines. So I'm sending him videos of what I'm looking at and asking him questions while I do it. It's been, very, very helpful. And he's a good friend. Very nice guy. He runs a shuttle service down in the Keys if you're ever down there. It's called Up the Keys. He'll pick you up in a nice Mercedes Sprinter. He bought that from another friend of ours, Scott. Long story, but Scott was running into Scott's Canadian, and he was running into immigration issues and had to take his family back home and had his business. And Troy, he's been a good friend. Alright, so we want this to live. And this. This wooden box full of service tools and things. Whatever it is. Good. Electrical stuff. Electrical stuff. Wow, bro. Check out this. Lightning and old school. You gotta plug into the lightning. If anyone's got first gen iPad they need another charger for, let me know, buddy. I remember one time when I was living up in Alaska in my friend Jen's dry cabin in the back of the property. She found an old iPad that she couldn't find a charger for. And I've never owned. Well, I mean, I did have one iPhone for like a week. It was like someone lent me their old phone while I was getting home, but it definitely wasn't this type. But I remember going through a bunch of my stuff a couple weeks before that and seeing a cord. For some reason I kept it because I don't throw stuff away. I'm a hoarder. Anyways, Jen found this tablet and she was like, oh well, I'd really like to get everything off of it, but I don't know where to record, blah blah. And I was like, oh, I have one. So Maybe I'll run into someone soon who needs one again. It'll be in that box. Well, it's a miscellaneous catch-all wooden box right now. Cool. Okay, where do I want this to go? Here. I need to strap it down. I do like that spot. Go over here so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah. Flippy flip. So that's a decent spot. Alright, let's let's go up and out. First, throw these things in our electrical drawer. We'll carry up the rest of our things and stuffs. Alrighty. Trash boxes. Oof, it's so hot. Alright. Let's see here. Let's put you here for a moment. I'm going to leave this out here because I'm going to need that to pump the oil out and all those fluids. Filters. Alright, we're climbing on this ladder. Pull the right up down there. BRB. Just enjoying the breeze. camera's doing just sitting in the sun. Just never long term. I'll just stay out here. Yeah, Ken's doing its job. Sort of a gallant lunch. Alright. I'll try calling now. Sorry, texting Troy back real quick. It's free bucket weekend. Wow. I spent like $500 there yesterday. They didn't give me a bucket. Oh, I got new chat messages. Looks like Ruby. Oh, the dog? Yeah, I can see that. Alright, strapped in there somehow. Got 42 straps in here. I'll just screw it into this piece of wood. I'm not certain about how I'm going to attach that actually. I'm going to wait. But I'm going to put these straps in this part of the galley. My fan again. Ooh. Okay. Earlier we were having some trouble with the radar staying on, but I guess when I adjusted some cords over there in the back of that breaker box. Anyways, the radar's on now. Scanner not responding. Okay, that's fine. Well, we at least figured out power to the radar. Let's get that going later. Alright, what type of batteries does this want? Those are C's, I think. So, what's our battery list again? It's AA, AAA, C 9 volts. This one what? D's on this one. I don't know if this is going to work again, how hard it was because those batteries out, but put these in my pile to dispose of properly over here. Alright, let's see. Where did I put those? Well, anyone in chat remembers what I did for those pliers? Let me know. Otherwise, I'll find them when I watch the VOD later. Oh, got right on top of my engine. These also put rocks down here. Alright, let's see if we put that trash can right here. Alright, put the trash can down here. Yeah, well, let's finish putting this stuff away, I guess. But at some point, we're gonna see if we can put our trash can here and successfully put the hose into the bottom of it to see how much water we can load for our test. But let's put this away. Orbital sander stuff. I have to get permission to sand in the yard. Use that. Yeah, they need some oiling. To say the least. My dog just working free by working with it. Anyways, we'll work on those later. Just get this shit up. Great night for that. Damn. Really don't want you to get me out of here, huh? Whoa. Man. This back in here. Saws and stuff. This one's already bent. Great. Woohoo! That's hot. Hot metal. Sharps. This one in for now. Alright, and then in these hatches we've got some sheets, stubber, baitcaster, acetone saws, some cord. Nothing. Let's put this box of miscellaneous treasure. Got a couple more items left. Back driver will go here. Fishing pliers with some bird poop on the case now. Headlamp with the most stretched out for the biggest head in the world. In there. Safety float box. Up by the sink. Tape measure, some drilly bits that goes into miscellaneous box. Beach shrinking, tubing, electrical. Sea foam down here with the marine fluids. Extension cord. Increase that, invested for that. Over there. Trash. And part. On top of all this stuff for now. Let's say we're going a little flat screwdriver. Here it is on. Let's see. Okay. Oh, no, did it say? Percent. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, my arms. Oh, where are we at? What do we do? Fuck's up open. Entangled. connect something down. I can't tell you what it is. Here, sure. Alright. So what we're going to do is go back to the hotel, watch the VOD, write in my notebook in the AC where we put every item that I just put away. Because I do want to write it all down, but there's no reason to do it here. I could edit this into a video we're sharing maybe while I watch and write down the items. If you watched along, thank you. Appreciate it. You're the best. Yeah, I'm gonna go home. Well, not home, but back to the AC with Ahi. Write down my list. My inventory, look up those part numbers, I'll write all that down as well. Oh! How long is this hose? Let me do this first. Okay, I can't get this hose to the bottom of the trash can. Battery list? What do you mean battery list? Sorry. Oh, yes. It's AA, AAA, C, and D, and 9 volt. Thank you. Again, I'll look that up from the bottom. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Thank you for watching and helping. So yeah, this hose does go to the bottom of the trash can, which is good. Because tomorrow, I'm going to fill this trash can with water so we can test fire this on the hard, see if the impeller sucks water. And I guess tonight, on my way back to the hotel, I'm going to go pick up the coolant that I need for this. Change the coolant when it's cold, run it after you get it test fired and ran for a couple minutes. Especially, I mean, if the impeller is not working, it's not sucking water, we gotta run it for like 30 seconds or less and it start pissing. If the impeller is working and it's sucking water, we're gonna run it for, you know, until the water starts to get low, because I don't have a hose to refill it while I'm doing it. And after running it, the oil and all that will get warmed up a little more to where I can pump all of the oil and transmission fluid out and replace those as well. So tomorrow, test fire, change all fluids. And if it runs good, after changing the fluids, put more water in, test fire it again. You know, can't be too safe, right? Then talk to Jim about scheduling the splash so I can drive this back to Key West. If it doesn't fire, we can't get it running, or if it's hesitating to run, the Chuck will be here and he can help me figure out why and what needs to change. And if he can't figure it out, then we'll try to hire the boat yard to look at it. And in all that case, we may be renting a second car to drive back to Florida. Because I don't know, spending him off transporting this boat over the water is going to cost money. Fixing it costs money. We only have so much money, right? So if we can't get this in the water by like the 15th, we probably won't have enough money to continue to work on it and transport it over the water back to Florida. In which case, I don't know, call Hog Cabin, ask for my job then. Which I would really don't want to do. It would be only bar shifts. No man, I'd have to find a different job. There's no way they would let me work the family work. They rely on me too much. And I know they would hire me back in a heartbeat. But they give me the shifts I want. I don't know. Because if it needs more work, if it gets to that point, what I'm thinking is try to work like just the weekends, drive up here in my own truck to keep working on it until it's ready. And at that point, it's like replace the wood before we drive it and do all that, right? But I'm hoping tomorrow we get that engine running, talk to Jim, figure out how to get splashed, and then it's just a matter of small details and plotting our course and trying to contact people along the way to do like the nonprofit work, because we're only motoring 5 or 6 hours a day to avoid potential bad weather, fatigue at the helm and all that stuff. So, you know, we're going about 30 miles a day when we do get on the water. And so each place we stop, I want to try to find some performing artists, all that fun stuff. Again, if we get this running, I'm going to start looking for people here until the splash date, right? So, like, our hotel's down in Myrtle Beach. There's a lot of stuff happening over there. I just haven't had opportunity and time to go look for it. Extra large gloves. We also gotta get some extra large gloves when we get the fluids, so I can wipe down the bilge. Yeah, like, I mean, I'll do it without gloves if I have to, but for like $3 I can get a box of gloves. You know what I mean? Just can't believe I got ones that don't fit me. Alright, back to the hotel. Start editing videos with the VOD on YouTube. Write down my inventory of all the stuff I have and where it is. At least get the rough thing started. Yeah. Thanks again. Much love. Next time. I'll do